This is Beyond the Big Screen podcast with your host, Steve Guerra.
Here is another Beyond the Big Screen teaser for episodes coming soon. I hope you enjoy and definitely tune in for the full episodes. If you want to learn more, you can head over to beyondthebigscreen.com. You can support Beyond the Big Screen on Patreon and Subscribestar. By joining on Patreon and or Subscribestar, you can help keep Beyond the Big Screen going and get many great benefits. Benefits include advertisement-free content, bonus content, and early access. The bonus content is great too. I will feature outtakes from episodes and live streaming episodes. If you join at the executive producer level, you will become just that, an executive producer of Beyond the Big Screen. You will be able to develop ideas for upcoming episodes, help find great guests, and of course have your name mentioned at the beginning or end of each episode. You won't just be a supporter, you will be a critical member of the team. Go over to patreon.com/Beyond the Big Screen or subscribestar.com/Beyond the Big Screen to learn more. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, send me an email to my email address, steve@a2zhistorypage.com, or follow us on social media by searching for A2Z History. I will see you next time Beyond the Big Screen.
Because in No Country for Old Men, what happens? Well, everybody dies except maybe Chigurh, but maybe Chigurh is gonna die because he gets like up by that car crash and he's like, so wanted that he like drives off in bad shape and we never hear from him again. And we just don't know what happened to him, and we never will. And like part of the whole point of the book is leaving you so unsatisfied about everything. Whereas like The Road leaves some like satisfaction. It has some like, some themes of beauty. It has something, it leaves you with like, I don't know, leaves you feeling something. It leaves you with like really bad feelings and really good feelings. And like, and in a way that like No Country for Old Men, it almost left me without feelings. A bunch of stuff just happened, and I'm not even horrified at Chigurh's behavior because it's so inhuman. Again, it's a like I'm horrified in the same way that I'm horrified when I see a tornado touchdown. You're like, oh God, these poor people. They got hit by a tornado. It stinks, but it doesn't hit the same as like when in The Road, the father comes across the human cattle or the human slavery basement, right? And like, he's tempted for a minute to try to save them and has to run because the owners show up. And you're like, oh God, like that, it's so like, it's funny. You keep talking, and maybe the thing I'm stumbling into here is like, you talk about Chigurh as being like pure evil, but I don't have the revulsion for Chigurh, like the innate hatred for Chigurh that I do in The Road. Those characters who we never even see, we just hear them briefly, who are the owners, like the slavers who own these people in the basement. Like those people, like you want to strangle them. But Chigurh, like he needs to be dealt with, right? He's a problem, but he's so abstract. And that's like, and like he's frightening, but a tornado is frightening. And I think that's what makes him such a masterwork. But like, I almost struggle with characterizing him as evil.